Looks like Jameson Williams got that Amon-Ra St. Brown complex. Let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. You already know what we do on this channel. We talk all things about your favorite team, the Detroit Lions. So join the Syndicate and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are on our way to 2,600 subscribers. So you know what? Let's swing for the fences. Let's shoot for 3,000 subscribers by June 1st. And you can help me get there. So I would appreciate if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Man, oh man, a lot of stuff keeps coming out. It seems like every day there's more information about our Detroit Lions regarding the 2022 NFL Draft. We keep going back to this well because every time we go back, it's something new, more stuff in the well to talk about. Comes out today that if Aiden Hutchinson was selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars, then everyone's favorite defensive tackle who shot up the draft boards over the last month, Travon Walker, according to Albert Breer and his sources, would have been the Detroit Lions pick at 2 overall. Now, I know a lot of people had a problem with Travon Walker being the pick if the Lions would have taken him. A lot of people thought it might have been Kayvon Thibodeau because the Lions were one of the teams that sent 7 people to go scout this guy. And I already said the whole time that I think they did that to make sure that they were getting the right player. And I think all those reports about Dan Campbell not being fond of Kayvon Thibodeau were 100% accurate. The media, there is some truth to the media after all. So according to Albert Breer and his sources, the Detroit Lions would have selected Travon Walker, number 2, had Jacksonville not passed on Aiden Hutchinson. And as far as our team goes, seems like we got the NFL a little upset. We keep talking about this, but like I said, more comes out all the time. The NFL has a certain amount of time that each team is supposed to wait in the first round. Now, we know they have the 10 minutes or whatever it is on the clock in the first round, but in addition to that 10 minutes, they have to draw it out for dramatic effect. So the Lions turned it in so early, turned their card for Aiden Hutchinson in so early that the NFL was upset. Not only is it upset, are they upset, but it's somewhere in some rule with the NFL that you have to kind of wait in that first round. The Detroit Lions did not care. They said they were not going to play the dog and pony show with the NFL, and they turned in the card. So I don't know if there's some type of disciplinary action later, but that's funny, man. I'm telling you, our team is making some noise in all the right ways. So shout out to the coaching staff for saying, you know what? We want our guy, and we're going to get him. As Busy Bones said back in the day, nobody can stop me now. Hey, have you subscribed to the YouTube channel yet? If not, take a moment to do so. Only takes a click. We have been hearing for years that nobody wants to come to Detroit, and that is true for the most part. But turns out that Jameson Williams and his draft night reaction was not because he didn't want to be here. It's been all over the media for the past week that his reaction after he was selected was not the happy. We even talked about it on the draft in real time, how when he spoke to the media after his draft selection, he was a man of few words. But if you could see him walking up to accept the hat and see the commissioner, he seemed like he was excited. He said that the narrative of him not being happy to come to Detroit was not true. He also has quite the big complex for the 2 gentlemen that were taken before him. If you don't know, Amon-Ra St. Brown was the 17th receiver, if I'm not mistaken, selected in the 2021 NFL Draft, and he remembers every single receiver, all 16 that were drafted before him. And because of that, Amon-Ra St. Brown has worked even harder, and he was in the upper echelon of rookie wide receivers. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, he was with Devontae Smith as well. This guy had a chip on his shoulder, and it showed, especially down the stretch there. He had 90 catches on the NFL season, which was just phenomenal. Jameson Williams is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. I'm telling you what, man, guys, people with chips on their shoulders, they are a problem. Believe that. I've got a few myself. When Williams heard his name called last Thursday night and later in his Lions introductory press conference, he didn't exactly look thrilled, and people noticed. However, Williams recently laughed at the notion that he is disappointed to go to Detroit. During an appearance on Complex Sports Live, Williams said that people were wrong about his reaction at the draft and explained that he was just a bit tired because he had to kick it the night before in celebration. I can understand that. Dude is young, knows he's going to play in the NFL and live his childhood dream. I would have kicked it too, man. So I ain't mad at the young man. I'm looking forward to it for real. Football is what I do. They traded up for a reason, trusted me and my playmaking ability. We're going to put everything together after my rehab, and we're going to show the world. Listen. I know what y'all going to say. Well, Derek, you was tripping the other day. Somebody literally used the word tripping. Like, man, you tripping. And I'm just like, dude, I wanted defense. But now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, this was a great move. This was a phenomenal move. But I think I can only say that because we got the defense. We went 5 of the last 6 draft picks on defense. And I'm happy now. But this guy is going – my thought was we can score all the points we want, but the defense still has to keep – remember that Kansas City Chiefs game, Jared Goff versus Patrick Mahomes, 51-54. The defense couldn't stop anybody. And I just didn't think that this guy was going to change our offense that much to make it where we can score those type of points. But I might have been wrong. And you know what? I can say that. It's all cool, man. I'm not always right. I'm not one of those guys. Now, the funny thing about this whole thing is that Williams, the 2 receivers that were drafted before Williams, played at Ohio State. And he actually transferred from Ohio State and went to Alabama so he could get some time to shine. And it's ironic that the 3 of those guys were the first 3 receivers taken in the NFL draft. Now, I know that he's going to have a mad chip on his shoulder, and I like it. Our whole team is filled with guys who have chips on their shoulder. But if you need to be reminded what Jameson Williams is capable of, I'll remind you now. Williams was named first team All-SEC in 2021 after recording 79 receptions for 1,572 yards and 15 touchdowns. Those 15 touchdowns were the most in the SEC and tied for 3rd most in the nation. In Alabama's 42-35 victory over Arkansas last year, Williams caught 8 passes for a whopping 190 yards and 3 touchdowns. If he can come back healthy and give us those type of numbers in his rookie year, those would have to be Rookie of the Year numbers, very similar to Jamar Chase. Here's the question of the video. Leave it in the comments below. Do you think that Jameson Williams can win Offensive Rookie of the Year for the 2022 season? Obviously, he has to be healthy. That will be a caveat. So if healthy, do you think Jameson Williams can win or will win Rookie of the Year for the 2022 NFL season? My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so. If you are a returning viewer, you are the lifeline of this channel. You are the reason we can grow, and I appreciate you. If you're not yet a subscriber, then consider becoming one as well. To all my new viewers, I appreciate you as well. Stick around. If you like what you see, you can give me a subscription when you feel necessary. You guys are awesome, and as always, go Lions.